To be a scratch handicapper, you've got to think like one. Course management, the thing that everybody thinks they can do, but really are neglecting. I've been guilty myself of walking around thinking I can hit driver wherever possible and not really thinking about how I should play the hole to best score. Today, guys, we're going to find out exactly what you should be doing to turn into a scratch golfer with your course management. Down here at East Harts, stroking next one, good one to start. It's a 450 yard par 4. It's a long one, that's why I've got driver. We're saying course management today, driver is the play on this hole. Absolutely it is, it's straight away. Driving range on the right, so you can miss there. Left you can't miss too far, but there is a speed slot down the left, so aiming pretty much down the fairway. And yeah, a miss is sort of okay on this hole, so driver is definitely the play. Oh, you probably that is a lovely draw down the middle, but you see my foot slip there. That was not a good swing to start, but it's actually right down the middle, so I'm not going to complain. Path was right, face was right, but I slipped. So one thing I would say about these Jordans is they look bloody good, but they're slippery when there's a little bit of dew underfoot because it's 6:45 this morning. They're comfy and they're nice, so keep repping them, but just try not to slip. So today, people, we're looking at course management. Course management, one of the most important things in golf. I think people neglect, me included, and if I want to be a scratch handicapper, which I do, you've got to adhere to it and use it to your advantage and think your way around the course. I think golfers, or good scratch golfers, would say that a lot of it comes down to course management. I've been playing with a lot of good golfers lately, and you know, they don't pull driver out every time. I mean, they can hit their clubs a long way, but they don't pull out driver every time because they don't feel like they need to. But they're confident they're going to hit the fairway and play from there. And obviously they hit about just over half, whatever it's like, 60% of fairways. Could not have placed the ball any better, people. Centre of the fairway, about 180 yards, but it's down the hill, so 190 odd yards actually, I think, because 200's just there. Down the hill, I've got a 6-iron because we're trying to go at it really. We'll bounce it just short and roll up. There are bunkers right and bunkers left, but long is kind of dead, so that's why I'm taking slightly more club. It's just my thought process. Would take a 5-iron, but it's a bit dewy. It will bounce and roll anyway, so no need to potentially go long. And we're taking pretty much dead aim because there's bunkers both sides, so there's not really a better side to miss. That's the best I've struck that in a long while. I mean, that was right at it, guys, but I'm not sure how it will look or where it will be, so. I don't know what to tell you. That was a great strike. Oh my God, people. I can't zoom very far on this for some reason, but can you see that? That's so close. Wow, people. I've never stuck it this close on this hole, because this hole is very difficult. I think it's going to break slightly left. So right edge of the hole is where I'm playing it. Oh no. Ah, unfortunate there. Didn't commit to it. Well, I hit my line, but it wasn't a committed putt, so that's a par though, a wasted chance. But I will say, guys, I've been giving myself many more birdie chances since I've been working hard on my irons, and I'm sticking them a lot closer like that, so let's keep going. The golf's getting better, guys. We're on to the 9th hole, which is our second. It's kind of a difficult one because it's quite a narrow fairway, but you do want a shorter club in if possible. I'm going to take hybrid because I'm really trying to think my way through this round, like I said. And with driver, you don't really want to miss right because you're on the driving range, and left is sort of down the hill, and it's okay to be down there, but you can be in the trees. It's kind of a difficult one. So I'm going to take less club and hopefully be a little bit more accurate with it. That was an awful swing. If I was going to hit it like that, I should have hit driver. But what can you do? Sort of not a committed swing, came out of it a bit, and it just felt weird and horrible. So not the greatest swing, and I've ended up a little bit right. But that's okay, guys, because we can get out of that situation hopefully. bit of a sort of chip and run there with a 5-iron. To get out from under the tree, I was fortunate to have a line, but it has actually rolled a long way, so we'll be down near the green hopefully. So it's really above my feet. It's a difficult one. I've got a 58 because it's down the hill, it's not going to spin so much, and it all slants to the left, so playing it out to the right, hoping to just get on the green and let it feed out. Should move down to the left. It's pretty much what I wanted. Oh, it's just rolled on a bit, but that's a makeable putt, so get in there. Yeah, it's a slider. We're on a proper hill right here, so I've got to hit it enough to sort of get it there. Oh, yeah, oh mate, just short. Not like I haven't given myself the chances, just not made the putts this morning yet. They'll come. Right, we're on to hole 10, our third hole. It's a par 4 that's not that long, it's actually drivable. I've hit the green before. And the reason I'm taking driver, I know it's aggressive, and sometimes you want to be aggressive, but also once you get over those bunkers there, it's not there, there's not much danger really. So you want to start up the left and it bounces down to the right. So slightly off the high on the face, but again, the line was perfect because the path was good and the swing was good. I mean, if you're not striking it so quite well, like first thing in the morning, just get your path right, make sure that's right and your club face is right, and the result is absolutely fine. I've been grinding, people. I've been hitting the range a lot and I'm starting to see it pay off. I'm starting to see more, well, even if the strike isn't perfect, I think the result is okay, because, you know, when I do strike it well, like you saw on the first hole we played, then great. But then here, you know, I haven't struck the drive well here, but because the other parts of the swing and the fundamentals are right, I think the club path, in comparison to the face, are right. It ends up sort of as you want it. So happy with that. It's a front pin and it's quite tucked, so it's kind of a difficult one. They've made it difficult with their position because there's not much I can do in terms of rolling it out on the green or trying to stop it. So I've got a 58 degree. I'm going to try and play it up the left and let it sort of maybe pitch just before the green, and hopefully it just creeps on the front towards that front pin. That's exactly what I wanted, so I've got to take that from it at least. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's rolled. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that was a good strike, guys. Exactly what I wanted. It's a pitch where I wanted it to, but it has just rolled out a long way onto the green. So it's probably because a little bit wet, less spin, but a good strike. One thing I have changed in my game hugely is my mentality towards things. So like, that would frustrate me because it's rolled on miles, right? That would normally really frustrate me. So what? But actually, I picked my shot. I executed it exactly as I wanted. The ball's just rolled out. Like, there's nothing more I can do there. I did what I wanted to do. It's just, you know, there's certain things in golf you can't control. So when those things happen, you've got to just deal with it. So I've probably now got about 35 feet for a birdie. It's a good speed, but not enough. Well, actually, it's not that good speed because I've still got a few feet. These are the little knee knockers that you've got to take care of. But there we go, it's a par. It's a par. Watch my other videos, you will know that green and regs have not been something I've been good with. But they're starting to, in these last, what have we played, 3 holes, I've hit 2. So now I've been working on my longer game, my irons and stuff, I'm hitting more greens. Still confident with my wedges and my short game, so it's good. It's just takes a little bit of time to properly dial it in. Right, people, hole 11, sorry, here at East Harts. For me, course management wise, is a driver hole because there's a lot of space to the right, which is what my miss usually is. There's a fair amount of space to the left as well. And if you get one, you know, going out there for you, you can get one quite a long way down there. That is horrendous. That was the most snatchy strike I've ever hit. Oh, I'm gonna laugh when I watch that back. That was so bad. I tried to hit that so hard. We'll be up there on the miles right, but we'll have a line in. But It's not something I practice very often, but I've got a 6 iron now, and I'm just going to punch it like that, hopefully get it rolling up there. It's at the tree. Right, basically an 8 iron putt from here, guys, under the tree. Get it running up onto the green, hopefully we can make a putt. It's got to sit though, doesn't it? No? It's actually good. Yeah, that's good. Right, walking away with bogey in this situation wouldn't be a bad run, I don't think. It's a decent putt. Oh, it's just rolled on though. There we go. It's a good bogey. It's a good bogey, and what is not the best tee shot, so it takes us to 2 over round 4, which is all right because, you know, we're going to make bogeys and mistakes on the grind. Okay, 3 wood then. Yeah. Decent little strike. Didn't take the camera to the tee ground. Greenkeeper was sort of, you know, right next to me, so I thought just film it there, get out of his way. But hit 3 wood there, which wasn't bad at all. A little bit left maybe, but again, the reason I hit 3 wood because there's water up the left, which it did move towards, but because I hit 3 wood, I don't think I can get there. So we have sort of saved ourselves. So what I'm learning is the miss. If I hit the miss, which I have, less shots will be lost because I hit 3 wood rather than driver. So you're going to hit the bad shots. Well, that wasn't that bad, a good strike. You're going to hit the bad shots, but no point, you know, it doesn't matter if you've taken enough club to not be an issue. So you might have more club to get onto the green then, but at least you're not in the water. Ah, oh, no, go. It's gone, but it's just a touch heavy, guys. Not a good strike. That tiny bit of rough, I think, just shut the face down a little bit, but also just a bit of a snatchy strike. Didn't quite catch it. And sometimes, people, you get the luck. So I've actually come through the trees, and it's obviously rolled out, well, to just in front of the bunker. So up and down, I've got a 58 degree. Don't think it will spin too much because it's all wet, a little bit wet, but if we get it like halfway onto the green, hopefully it just rolls out to the flag and we can make a par. Yeah, I actually just stopped quicker than I thought, but not a bad attempt. Hasn't been dropping as of so far today, guys, but hasn't really, has it? But right now, we've given ourselves a chance for a par. Can we take it? We can. Just a confident stroke, just on the left side, break to the right. We're now stood on this. It's not too difficult of a par 4. It's just straight away. There's bunkers in the fairway on the right, so left is slightly better. And if you miss in the rough, there's not a lot of stuff there either. A couple of trees, but you're all right. That's why I've got driver, because I think there's enough places you can miss it to be fine. So that is the horrible little strike. Strike has gone out the window, guys. Tried to stripe it again for no good reason, but you probably saw it come out very low and rolled for miles. This new feel I've got where I'm sort of obviously initiating the downswing with the hips, but shifting more of a little bit more because I've coiled and loaded up on the right side, being able to transition and move my weight back across to the left. And that transition of movement and the slight, not sway, but the slight lateral movement of the hips. I'm trying to move them to the left to start the downswing, but yeah, it just sometimes gets a bit forced and snatchy and quick. We're looking to hit the green here. The reason I've got an 8 iron, course management wise, it's a good enough club to get me there, but isn't going to make me go long. There's obviously bunkers left and right, so not too much room to miss, but that shouldn't really matter. Oh, that is so nice, but it's just not drawn enough. and it's taken a horrible kick to the right. Could be in that bunker. Expected. Club choice was wrong. It went a bit long, but I guess this is that new feel, and I've not got that high spinny shot as much, so maybe a 9 was the number. I think it's going to be a little bit short. Fairly long putt for the par, but it looks like it's breaking left. So just outside the left. Oh. People, look. That's, ow. Oh, I well hurt myself there. That was really painful. Just well hurt me nail. Oh. Sorry, I stopped so quickly there, guys. I fucking thought I broke my finger. But anyway, you saw how close that was. That was upsetting. Oh, my tee's broken. Yeah, not going so well there. Greenkeeper's waiting for me, so I shall hurry up. But I really hurt myself there. Oh. Let's just get out of it. That was struck well. Just up the right side of the fairway, I think. But I've hurt my hand. Oh, I went to get my ball out of the hole, and I just smashed my fingernail into the bottom of the cup. The plastic bit, that will. Anyway, we made a bogey, but you see how close that was. It's just annoying, but it doesn't matter, because if you can take a positive from everything, it's okay on a practice round like this. And what I've learnt there is I took the wrong club. You know, this new feel that I've got, my clubs are going further. So good drive, guys. I only just missed the fairway, but it's only really a chip out. I've got an 8 iron, sort of going below this tree maybe, and just on the left of that next one. That is perfect. Yeah, should follow the contours. I'm about 150 yards in. I've got a 9 iron, guys. It's about 140 or 145, but it's down the hill, so it could be a pitching wedge, but bunker's short and not a lot long, so it would rather be long. And there we are. Right, final hole. We've got a putt for a birdie, which is great. Yeah, we've got a putt for a birdie. Hopefully we can make a par and walk away. Guys, actually pitched and literally barely move. Make a birdie, walk away 3 over. This is the difference between 3 over and 4 over. If it had the legs, I've done that so many times, honestly. That's something I need to work on, isn't it? If it had the legs, that was probably in. But it didn't, so it wasn't. But it's a par, guys. We finished the day 4 over or 5 over round 7, I can't remember now. But either way, we learned something there. We're happy enough with that. And we walk away. Hope you have enjoyed that, and I will catch you in the next one.